am standing in my lovely kitchen, which is really not lovely because I hate it. Can you tell we live in a fixer-upper? Speaking of fixer-upper, don't mind the way I look right now. I am just a hot mess. I'm going to get in the shower as soon as I'm done here. But anyway, I'm in the kitchen because I want to talk about cooking. And the reason that I feel like I need to stop doing it. You see, I tend to be a bit of a disaster in the kitchen. Like, really bad. Before I had a family and I lived by myself, it was lots of just like spaghetti or frozen pizza or really easy meals that I would make. And when I was first living on my own, I mean, it was so bad that once I made a pack of ramen noodles and I forgot to put the seasoning in. And then there was another time shortly after I got married that I made this pesto chicken and I used way too much pesto or something. It was so bad I even would not eat it. And usually I'll at least eat something just because if I'm going to go to all the trouble to make it, I might as well eat it. But anyway. So over the years I've gotten better in the kitchen. I still have a long way to go, but I've definitely gotten better. There's a few sort of signature dishes that I can make that my husband and kids will eat and will ask for. And so, I'm trying to get more creative these days. So the other day at the grocery store, I bought one of these pork, I don't even know what they're called, just like a big chunk of pork that you just basically just season it and throw it in the oven and that's it. So it was really easy. And pork has always been one of those meats for me that's iffy. I'm always afraid I'm going to overdo it or, and I kind of did a little bit, to be honest. It was a little dry, but the point is, the reason that I went to all the trouble, which I know it wasn't a lot of trouble at all, really, but for me it was. The reason that I made it was because, like I said, I'm trying to, branch out and make different foods for my family. Because I don't care. I could eat, a sandwich or cereal or mac and cheese every night and be fine. But I'm trying to broaden my horizons for my family. My husband, first of all, is Hungarian, and so where he's from, it's like you slave over your meals. You spend the whole day in the kitchen. You make all this stuff from scratch and it takes hours and hours. And I'm like, yeah, no thanks. This is America. But anyway, so last night I decided to make the pork and, I seasoned it. I was worried about the seasonings I was using, but the overall flavor was okay. But after I had started cooking it, and it was already in the oven, my husband's like, yeah, I'm taking the kids, they had to go somewhere, right after the dinner was going to be ready. So I'm like, okay, well, why am I even bothering making dinner? And the kids both had just a few bites of it. My husband didn't eat any, and then they had to go to their place. So I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll just save it, eat the rest for tomorrow for dinner. And then tonight, little man had swimming, which my husband always takes them to. So again, I gave them just a few bites before they left. And then on the way, my husband picked up food for himself and my daughter, and I'm sure they scarfed it all down. And so I'm like, why do I even bother trying to make nice meals? I mean, honestly, because this happens a lot. Where I'll take the time to make it, and then for whatever reason, they don't end up eating it. Either it's too late and my husband's tired, or the kids just don't want to eat it, and then I'll try to serve it again and something will come up. And then the nights when I don't plan anything for dinner, it's what's for dinner? And I'm like, frozen pizza, So, is this something that happens in other moms' homes? Because this happens often here. And like I said, my husband sort of has higher expectations when it comes to this stuff than I do. I'm not that picky. I am easy. I don't even care if it's not that healthy. My kids eat healthy pretty much most of the time. They eat a lot of fruit. We try to eat balanced stuff, and so health is not number one priority necessarily for me. And we're trying to be better about what we eat too, healthier foods. But I don't know why I'm even bothering, honestly. Is this common with other people? I need to know. So let me know. Also, if you have any easy meal ideas so that on the nights I do decide to cook, I don't feel like I've wasted all my time. And there's so much pork left too. That's the thing. I bought a big one and it's not cheap. So I feel like I'm just throwing money down the drain. So help a mama out. Give me your tips. Let me know if this happens to you.